Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be discussing about things to consider when buying a laptop for a programming task. There are many options of laptops that you can find on the market, from cheap Chromebooks to expensive gaming laptops. However, programmers have special needs, and here are things to consider when choosing a laptop. It's always better to choose a laptop with more powerful processor because programmers often run many applications simultaneously. If you work with plenty of database data, it is necessary to have more raw processing power. Professional programmers should choose at least mid-range processor for their laptops, such as newer generations of AMD Ryzen 5 or Intel Core i5. If portability isn't really an issue, you should opt for a laptop with the biggest display. You will have less space to work with if your laptop has smaller display. Because icons, text, and other interface elements are smaller, this will lead to increased eye strain. Because software developments need more vertical space, you may consider getting a laptop with 16:10 aspect ratio. If you need a more compact laptop, make sure that it has good support for external display. If possible, your laptop should have both HDMI and DisplayPort ports with Thunderbolt 4 capabilities. Today, 8GB of RAM is barely enough for productivity tasks. A web browser with more than a few tabs open may need about 3GB of RAM. Professional programmers need to get at least 16GB of RAM in dual-channel arrangement. This allows you to open more apps simultaneously and get things done faster. The first priority when choosing a storage is to make sure that it's an SSD, preferably a fast M.2 NVMe. Today, 512GB is the bare minimum for professional works, if you plan to store many files locally. If you are on a budget, you can get a cheaper laptop with 256GB of SSD and buy an external hard drive later. Your choice of operating system depends on what your software development project is for. If you are developing programs for Windows, it's preferable to get a Windows laptop for easier troubleshooting. This also affects your decision whether you should choose a macOS or Linux. Be aware that if you choose a MacBook or Linux laptop, your options can be somewhat limited because some programs are available only for Microsoft Windows. New MacBook models now have the ARM-based M-series processor, which may affect emulation if you are developing an app for x86 hardware, which include computers with Intel and AMD processors. Programmers need a good keyboard because they work intensively with text-based code. It's preferable to choose a laptop with full-sized layout for optimum typing experience. If you prefer a compact laptop, make sure it has at least 3 USB ports, so you can attach mouse and external keyboards while leaving one USB port available. With a good laptop, programmers can become more productive, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Thank you for visiting my channel, and see you in my next videos.